Who were the mysterious sons of God mentioned in Genesis chapter 6? This ancient puzzle has captivated biblical scholars for centuries, sparking intense theological debates that continue today. The story unfolds in the early chapters of Genesis, just before the Great Flood. Genesis 6 verses 1 through 4 describe a time when humanity began multiplying on earth. The text states that the sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose. Their offspring were called the Nephilim, described as mighty warriors and men of renown. But here's where the mystery deepens. Who exactly were these sons of God? Biblical scholars have proposed three main theories, each with compelling evidence. The first theory suggests they were angels. In the book of Job, angels are specifically called sons of God multiple times. Job 1 verse 6 states, "Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord." This same phrase appears in Job 2 verse 1 and Job 38 verse 7. Ancient Jewish texts like the Book of Enoch also support this angelic interpretation. However, this raises theological questions. Jesus himself said in Matthew 22 verse 30 that angels neither marry nor are given in marriage. How could angels marry human women if they don't marry at all? The second theory proposes these were descendants of Seth, Adam's righteous son. This interpretation suggests the sons of God represents the godly lineage of Seth intermarrying with the ungodly descendants of Cain, referred to as daughters of humans. This mixing of righteous and wicked bloodlines led to moral corruption. The third theory identifies them as rulers or nobles. In this view, sons of God refers to powerful men who claimed divine authority, perhaps even considering themselves gods. Ancient Near Eastern cultures often viewed kings as divine beings or sons of gods. Each interpretation carries significant implications. If angels, it suggests supernatural beings once walked among humans. If Seth's descendants, it emphasizes the importance of maintaining spiritual purity. If rulers, it warns against the abuse of power and false claims of divinity. The text's placement immediately before the flood narrative isn't coincidental. Genesis 6 verse 5 describes how the Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become. Whatever the identity of these sons of God, their actions contributed to the moral decay that prompted God's judgment. Modern archaeology has uncovered ancient texts from surrounding cultures that mention similar stories of divine beings interacting with humans. These parallel accounts suggest the Genesis narrative addresses real historical concerns about the boundaries between divine and human realms. The mystery remains unsolved, but perhaps that's intentional. The ambiguity forces us to grapple with deeper questions about human nature, divine interaction, and moral responsibility that transcend simple identification.